Hello and welcome to another game. Oh, I'm already clicked in. I got confused. So, welcome to another solo challenge. Let's play with Prelude on. Let's take our time and enjoy it. What do we got? Helion, Chongsheng. We haven't played Helion in forever. No heat production cards to start the game. But honestly, with a strip mine, it's hard not to pick it. I don't know that any of this really sings to us. I mean, the Business Empire is fine. Chongqing is probably better, but we haven't played Helion in forever, so let's go ahead and play these bad boys. Get a little bit of production early. The strip mine is what makes this run good. Everything else is kind of fine. Adapted Lichen we can play early, then we have like 2 plant production pretty early. One sec though, we need 11 and 25. That's quite a bit of cash that we need to make this happen. But we have 4 steel coming in and we're paying $6, so we're gonna have an extra $2. So 13. We're gonna have not enough. How much? All right, what's the actual cash at right now? We spent $15. What's the extra card I'm grabbing? Oh, the oceans. So we have 30. We'll have 20. Yeah, I can't grab this Business Empire. But we'll get another plant income. You know what? That's not actually like an on-meta strat. Its plant income is a little bit slow to realize, and with Helion, you'd really rather go for some other stuff. But with the geothermal power, which gives us 2 energy production, followed by the strip mine, we're just in a good spot. And then Adapted Lichen and Archaeobacteria get us... Really, that thing annoys me. Get us into a pretty good spot. Ooh, we don't have... Like, we're going to have a plant tag, and we could potentially have another plant tag in the future. But I guess we could line up to make this a really big greenery run. We have not enough for these. Is it worth going in on... Oh, and by the way, Helion starts with 3 heat income, and you can spend your heat as money. So something like imported GHG is pretty great. But we don't want to, like, using your heat as money for the first gen or 2 makes a little bit of sense while you're just getting off the ground. But very quickly, you do want to transition into something else. Ooh, that's actually a really good one, though, that green. I'm gonna put this here for a second. We'll spend 1 heat to get this coming in a little bit sooner. Yeah, so that's another green tag, though, a plant tag. And, like, we got quite a few. I don't think that we need ironworks, given the start that we have. Is the extra energy useful? Probably. I'm grabbing lots of cards right now, but... I think it's gonna be fine. Honestly, it's gonna be fine. We're not doing much this particular generation. Like, I could get Protected Valley, but it would cost me 4 heat, which I'm not really looking for. I think we just go for the Adapted Lichen. That seems like a pretty solid get. And then next turn, we have just enough heat for the heat bump. I could do the imported GHG, but I mean, that costs us heat to get heat. If I did the investment loan, I would just barely fail to get the heat bump this gen. So let's not worry about it. It's not a Jovian strat. The money is good. The energy income and the science is very flexible. So heat bump, greenery. Where do we want this greenery? Part of me says you throw it down at the bottom. That gets you some steel. We have so much titanium. And then I can put this greenery down over here, which gets us into this area. So now we kind of have the ability to play wherever we want with these greeneries. Not wherever we want. Obviously, there are limitations. But let's get this heat income. We haven't found ourselves with a card that's super great for it. Plant tags. We have 2 plant tags. Does that mean that we can go for nitrogen rich next turn? What does the gang think? We need 3 plant tags to get 4 plant income from it. And that's pretty sick. And we don't have to wait for grass. Grass is at -16. You know, 5 steps away. It's close, but it's not that close. Whereas greenhouses, whatever, it's kind of wasted a card. It's only 2 plants instead of what could be much more. But then we get all that extra plant income that much earlier. You know, interesting. Okay, what's the payback on this? You had to buy the card for 3, then play the card for 6, and then spend $10 more. So at that point, you're $10 on a payback period. You got to make $20. So you need like 10 productions to pay back. So you lose money on the very first click. The second click you can only do in Gen 6. So you've got like 8 productions. So that makes like $8 of profit. But then the next one's only $6 of profit. And it's $6 of profit over the course of the game. Like, if I just bought a heat bump, right, for $14, I'm still going to get 8 productions. So it's like I spent $4 and I got a heat bump, and I'm that much closer to, you know, winning the game. So I know heat is actually worth more than $1, don't get me wrong, but like, is it that good? It does not feel it, especially if it puts me off of getting my other builds, my other cards. So let's look. We got 2 plant tags. I think we just go for it. We throw down our greenhouses. We have 3 plant tags, and we don't have enough for this without using our heat right now. But instead of using our heat, we take an investment loan. Baby, let's go. So now we have 7 plant income in Gen 5. That's pretty solid. We're going to struggle in that our oceans need to catch up. But everything else is like pretty freaking grand. Sucks to get Media Group after playing multiple events, but that is the way she goes. I wish we had more access to plants, because I don't want to put this down here yet, and we're not up in this area. I don't have any placements on the board. That makes me want to play the Comet. It's not the best card to play right now. But, oh, you know, I frigged up because I want to play Media Group first, and then I can't play it. But it's fine. We're not going to spend any heat. I think we just grab a card. It's not amazing. It's just fine, but it's the kind of fine we're going to make work. Quantum Extractor, let's talk about science. We've only got 1, 2. It's not that great, but if we do start shedding TR or energy for TR, that could be our avenue for points. Not sure it's an amazing avenue. It's not the electric avenue or anything like that. So that gets us a greenery here. Yeah, greenery up here is fine. Giving so many like points to the neutrals. Now I don't have quite, actually I do have enough for giant and artificial photosynthesis. You know what, let's do it. If I spend 1 heat, it'll end up netting us much more energy production, which will end up becoming heat. And if we overdo the heat, we're totally fine with that. Because we just get it back as money at the end of the game. It's not wasted. But geez, it really feels like I'm just pumping my plant production way beyond where we need it to be. And that might be fine. It also may be a god-awful strategy. I'm gonna grab this plant. You know what? That's okay. And then Equatorial Magnetizer. We're gonna use you for the next, like, 30 gens. It kind of sucks because the energy would turn into heat, and the heat is the track that we're most efficient in right now, other than the oceans, but oceans you really need to just get the card draw. This is good, this is good, this is good, and this is good. What I like the most about Lava Flows is, well, A, it's an event, but B, it, I really don't want to use all our energy for it, or all our things for it yet. Let's just do this bad boy. It gets us over here. And so, like, I put the Lava Flows down, and then I greenery beside it, and then we get the Noctis and all that other stuff. I can still play Noctis City for 7 plants? Oh my god, that's amazing. We're not going to do it. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this greenery. Probably here. It's fine. We'll just start getting that money back from the TR. 10 plant income, though. Like, look at what it does. It actually is incredible. Shuttles. We can play shuttles. Another ocean and oxygen bump is really not what we need, but we'll do it. I mean, as much as I'd love to go for these green tags, which are awesome, we just don't need the oxygen. So, bunch of heat bumps, some discounts to Spass. Maybe I should have grabbed them, though. Honestly, now I'm like, we're kind of on track to terraform pretty convincingly. Do I have enough for Noctis City? I do, using our steel. So I want to put the ocean down to get the adjacency from playing Noctis City. And then greenery. Like, I knew that buying kelp farming and stuff was overkill. But at the same time, like, oh my, like, I literally can't play any of these science tags. It's not even worth picking up, but I have a problem, so I will. I just, you know, it feels wrong not to have it in your hand. So then ocean here. Ocean there. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what we want to do. We have $60. We need a bunch of oceans. I'm just going to buy oceans and then, like, buy a city that I think will be worth points. I mean, there's like a 3-pointer down here, there's a multiple pointer here. It's a weird one, you know. And now I don't have enough to buy greenery, but that's fine. I mean, I just don't. I want the energy because I'm trashing the energy to make TR. Look at all this TR stuff that we can trash, but like, I don't have any energy. You know, am I gonna be buying standard project energy at the end of the game? I might be. Though buying standard project cities is gonna be better for sure. Aquifer for a plant. Hey, last ocean. So this looks like a good spot for a city. There's obviously good spots for cities here. A good spot for a city here. Do I just buy up cities? Like, we've got the heat coming. Like, we're so far ahead this game. It's incredible. I should have bought those cards. Because, oh no! We're not ahead. I thought we had 14 gens. But look, cards played. We're right on time. Well, we'll put that right there. Asteroid. This is our last generation. Just for those of you who don't know. Now you know. Asteroid. Because I definitely didn't know. This is an almost 24 plants. This is $4 more. What's better, a greenery or buying an energy production and then getting 2 TR. Can I get both? Like if I put a greenery here, now I have 2 greeneries coming in. I sell 3 cards. If I built the greenery here for $6 back, I would not have enough to buy the TR bump. Because that's just not enough money back. I guess it doesn't really matter. Same points either way. Let's be a little bit fancy. We'll just up the energy. It's a little bit, it's different, you know. Oh, you know what? I had $2 worth of heat. So perhaps $23, $6 back. Plus this is only 8. 8 is not enough for the $11 standard project. We could buy another one, but it doesn't matter. We have 68 TR as well, by the way. Like, I know that people are a big fan of when we blow up the TR just to get 63 TR and do all the things that were needed. But, like, you know, it still wasn't breaking 100 points. But I hope you enjoyed. That was a good little rip. Did things a little bit differently today. I hope you enjoyed, though. Nothing super fancy here. Just a man with his heat bumps. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.